Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching, continuing with The Wire. We just watched 7th, now we're watching 8th episode. Very excited. Not excited at all. I don't know why. That's just something that I say, that I'm very excited. When with this show, it doesn't always apply, honestly.
Yeah, and in this season it does not usually apply, really.
But like the thing is, I'm really enjoying this season. I'm really loving this season, but like there is so many things that I hate and I don't love how I feel when I watch it. But like I'm interested in the story. That is the thing. Like I hate saying I'm interested. Remember in the last episode you said the guy said fascinating?
Yeah, like we're watching a case study of, and like it sounds cold to say it like that.
And here I am saying, oh my god, it's so interesting to see how drama is gonna happen. Hate watching this. It's just a good story. It's not.
No, it's
not my fault.
God, like truly, The Wire. I don't know the last time we watched anything that like tackled all these issues that are just so very prevalent.
I can tell you.
In the world, you know, we haven't. Like we have seen shows that have tackled maybe one specific thing, you know. But like to do all these things and to do them so well,
to focus, because like there are many shows that like we have watched in our lives where there is one episode that, let's say Grey's Anatomy.
Sure.
It has one episode of one story of one girl or guy that lived through this and this and this, and it's very good to say, it's very important to say it, but like it's one episode.
Yeah.
And here you have so many important topics.
Yeah.
And you watch them through the entire season.
Truly, I don't know if there's like a more important show to watch. I really could not tell you that there is such a thing.
Yeah, I agree.
And so like for that reason alone, this show stands above so many.
Yeah.
It really, and then like it is also so well made.
Yeah.
Like I cannot sing its praises high enough. Honestly, it is such a good show.
Yeah.
It is such a fantastic show. But like I am suffering through it. Like legitimately everything hits me. Everything is exhausting. And again, for me it's just exhausting to see it, and for other people they fucking live in it, you know.
Again, especially this season.
Again, well, I think we said this from the beginning of time. Nothing is worse than kids for us. Nothing is fucking worse than seeing kids suffer. And
especially when you don't know, when you know that the ending is not gonna be happy.
Yeah.
For 95% of them, 98, something like that. I mean, we just talked about the whole thing, what happened in the last episode. We discussed all of that.
No need to remind ourselves.
Gotta continue. I think again, we need for Bank to find the murderers. Again, Bank is gonna. I think that's the main story. We only have 5 episodes left.
Yeah.
And to see where each and every single of these kids end up.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not gonna end up. It's not like their lives continue after this. But like, let's see how they wrap up their story. Yeah.
Yeah.
B5. How'd you work that out so fast? Easy. B5 got the jinx. What? If you want, I can show you. Then you went like dinking all around this one and no other one. So the answer is B5. Everybody get that? B5, it got all the dates.
I think their math class, I mean, this has nothing to do with anything, but like it makes me miss my math teacher in elementary school and like how he used to teach us.
And to me, when I see him teach them, I always remember the scene from first season with Wallace and the girl who was learning math through the street.
God. Yeah.
Like it always, I always remember that scene.
On our day shift today, you may encounter.
I was like, why are you here?
Nominee Thomas Carcetti.
What?
No, fuck that. You finish your pot, you make the next one.
I just got off with Buford at IAD. He tells me there's a harassment complaint been filed. Some Jamaican woman says you have stopped and searched by Amtrak police. Yeah. You see in my report, we had what we thought was reliable info that she was a drug courier from Marlow Stanfield. CI 238. Give me his name. His name? Fuzzy Dunlop, sir. I might have to set a meet with this character. He's kind of leery of me. He's been reliable, I promise you.
Fuzzy,
He's
I
come back for the
can't.
shit out of me too. But he's never been off. Never. And you brought discredit to this unit. My unit. In good faith, though, sir.
Has there ever not been discredit?
I have the report, and I will bury you.
Bury him. I don't like you either, but like kill each other. Like legit, I'm like so for violence
In case you haven't
apparently.
been paying attention to the election results, your rabbi has left the building.
You feel like winners?
Always. That's how we did.
Who's we? Us. Now, who are you?
Players.
Kingpins?
Nah, that comes later. Right now, it's just cornerboard.
Let me ask, and I want everybody to write this down. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Alright, show of hands. How many wrote NBA?
Yeah, but only for the Lakers, though.
I want to be a pediatric neurosurgeon like that one nigga.
How many wrote down dead?
Shit, you saw that coming, huh?
Shame on us, so little time and you're wasting it here with us. You know where you're going, and we can't teach you anything you don't know about that, right?
What? It ain't even mine. It was laying here when I came in.
Yeah, little kisses. You know, this right here, the whole damn school. The way they carry themselves. It's training for the street. Building's the system. We the cops.
Yeah, you are for sure.
Well, y'all come in here every day and practice getting over. Try running all different kind of games. You know, it's practice for the corner, right? Ain't no real cops, ain't no real danger. But y'all are getting something out of this. Bet you didn't even know that. What makes a good corner, boy?
Keep your eyes on
Keep the camera straight.
Don't trust nobody.
This name in black right here, you got stink on it. Eyeball witness bone. Come on, at least go back to the scene with me. I'll take a fresh look.
You got a lot here, bro. You are.
A lot of names.
They don't care who did it. They care that the crime gets like solved. And if they get the right guy,
That means someone else is walking on y'all.
Let me tell you something, Buck. The next body you catch, I'm gonna be crawling all over it. Second guessing your ass every step, pulling on every last motherfucking thread.
Just go back on it with me. But shit doesn't play out any differently. I'll give you a back rub that you ain't never gonna forget.
You know, you guys don't need to do anything you would normally do just because I'm here.
he will be looking at a porn magazine. Let's do
Exactly.
this.
Normally do around here. Seriously, I'm just trying to get a feel for the department's response to the violence. I'm not the hall monitor or anything.
These are the miniatures. This was the porn.
There it is.
We catch a body, it's different.
Believe it or not, you're looking at the best of the best here. Like if Bunk was there as well, that would be it. That would be who we have.
What's happening? Oh, we put something.
Believe you got my camera? Or what? You do me one, I do you. But you know cameras.
Kind of like pigeons in the sky. Notice that? Sometimes they come back, sometimes. But I keep an eye on it.
Look, I'm just saying, you went suspended
No.
that long. Is it because Tip dropped it? Or because you had to do something from Miss Diamond?
Do something.
I don't know, like promise or something. But you keep your mouth shut. Ain't nothing they could do. So more times than not, they go away.
Word on that.
Look at him smile.
She got me short leash right now. Can't go out the house unless she knows where I'm going. Shit, at least you got a leash.
This is a very interesting tradition that they have. Remember him and Jimmy being in front here. It's kind of nice. Like, it's like a celebration. I mean, with a dead body in the middle, I don't know, but like, okay.
I'm lying. Vincent, bitch. Why not just suck a dick and get over it? Let me get a bad taste out of your mouth. Yeah.
I miss this smile so much.
Love him.
Yeah, let's quit. Here we let a couple New York boys who came too far south for their own fucking good. Fucking Yankee pride at them fucking bitches.
I don't know.
This may be best step.
How old is he?
The chest shot maybe won't do it for you.
Oh, this is a teaching moment.
This is a
I was like,
teaching
are we
moment.
fucking killing this one?
No, literally teaching these
You got
kids.
Distance. Can't risk a headshot.
I don't want Michael anywhere close.
For the ass area. Finish him
Imagine
off.
we watch the scene like this is the way he teaches Michael as well.
No.
No?
Y'all coming along.
I can't do that.
Back to hit. I hear that.
You think they don't think that's gonna happen, right?
I don't know. No, I can't say that I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know.
But this thing you got with disappearing the bodies.
My man saying if you just vanishing the bodies like that, it do kind of defeats its own purpose. The niggas don't know if they went back to the Bronx or whatever. You feel me?
You need to show the bodies.
Because
Terrifying.
Literally terrifying. I can't believe it. I don't know how these two are not terrified as I am just watching him.
You know what's great about the Easter? We are hungry motherfuckers. Respectfully, I mean.
So you saying
Hungry for what?
you don't ever give anybody a break?
Nah, because if you let him slide for $1, it's a sign that you weak.
So you gotta fuck him up. You gotta mess him up.
Nah. If something for real happened, you do that. If you do it over some bullshit, and all you did was lose a good worker.
Hey, yo.
Yo, man, we need some pills. Yo, you're in the right place, man.
Get him for us.
Come on, man, I'm going to work.
Leave it like.
He's going to work.
Stay on my flight.
What the fuck am I on your plate for? I got a car.
God. Do you feel good about yourselves?
And he's taking my break, too. I need that. Bullshit that you. I'm down.
Oh. Tommy, you seem to be feeling some way about this. Do you want to do something? I mean, I don't know what you can like realistically do, but like.
You okay there or what? Now I'm gonna go through this. Why'd you come out?
She said to.
Trying to save her life.
Right. Say.
This is like Bank of England glass. Fort Knox glass. Who put that up there? Y'all must have had an elephant gun. Some shit.
I don't know. The boy had a mask on.
Put in a report.
Got away from me.
First, it don't make any sense. The shooter took out the woman and left him breathing and talk to you. He should be dead too. Second, that's a drug depot in there. Glass, reinforced steel, camera, low inventory. And third, he shining us on about that big ass 50 cal hole because I know who put it there. He knows who put it there. And if he were to say, oh, that's Omar's previous, ripping off a re-up in here, which is what happened, he'd be fucked. So what? A guy comes in the first time with a 50 caliber because he knows the glass is thick, then comes back the next week with a 9. Job isn't about picking the stories we like best.
Motherfucker, now you gonna lecture me about what the job is?
Yeah. That was a good line. It's not about picking stories that you like.
It's a new law, yo. 3 pills, that's felony rape. And you want a pre-indicted corner. Those lock pills. Yeah? Have you ever heard of federal guidelines? Pre-indicted
He's so
corners,
young.
homeboy, that's 3 years mandatory. Unless you mitigate.
Man, what?
Just stash, my boy.
I don't know no stash. Those my pills, man. I'm high right now. Look.
Yeah. They gonna love him up in there. Come on. It's on purpose. Yeah? Nah.
Those my pills. I swear.
That's it.
I can't.
You going by the gym today?
Nah, man, I gotta go file up what's left on this package so I can re-up.
Alright.
Alright, man.
Peace, man.
What is he doing?
I gotta meet soon, Dukan.
Okay.
What level are you on?
12.
I never made it past 10.
Wanna see him get to 40?
That's cheating.
Want me to show you how?
Yes, ma'am. This is Sidney Handrucker with Handrucker, Cohen, and Bromberg.
Handrucker.
I'm trying to locate a Sergeant Thomas Houck in regards to a client I'm representing.
Yes, hello. This is Irvin Pepper, Pepper and Bayleaf. I'm calling in regards to a Sergeant Thomas Houck in regards to
This is Dr. J calling with test results for Thomas Houck.
Let's do it. We're just gonna walk up on him, right?
Who?
Snap one.
I mean, just a New Yorker out in the
Yeah.
open.
First, right? Gotta ask.
Ask what? You from New York?
That's the Baltimore question. Some of New York they won't know.
What's the Baltimore question, huh?
I don't know, like maybe something about club music. Asking like who Young Leak be.
She's like, I don't know.
Shaking it, jiggling it. Or Kid Swift.
Man, I don't know enough about that 92 Cube shit, man. And who gives a fuck, yo?
You don't know Mark Clark.
Who's your favorite one on the Big Fat Morning Show, yo?
We're in New York, girl. Show that show anything. Snoop, yo, chill. Sanjay be on the show too.
What?
So maybe I ask the questions from now, alright?
And then they basically entrap some poor bastard on a bet, haul in $20 worth of drugs. Now they gotta process him, feed him, property voucher his bike. Next thing they're working on some 14-year-old smoke hound like he's Bin Laden. The big haul there's 3 vials of cocaine. I mean, are you with this?
I've been fighting this bullshit for years. The only way to go is high-end enforcement. Pick the targets that'll make a dent out there. Reduce the violence.
So what's the problem?
Problem is I do what I'm told.
Meaning?
Mr. Mayor, I'm no more a racist than you are. Thing about affirmative action. I'm just talking policy here, no offense to them.
None take.
Gotta show arrests are up 15, 20%. We'll worry about the quality later. So what you saw out there, it's a con game. A band-aid on cancer. So no, I'm not with this, but I do follow orders.
What have you heard about this fellow Daniels? Major in the Western.
Not much politically. I don't think he's got deception with anybody.
Oh no.
Where's the rice-a-roni? Ma, where's the rice-a-roni?
Yes, this boy in the soup looked like he was starving.
So you cooked it for him?
Nah, I just gave it to him.
How much did you sell the groceries for?
Don't look at me like that. I gotta go out.
God.
Ken,
You have your rice-a-roni profit.
Michael, come on. Boy, I ain't gonna let you hold the DSS card if you ain't gonna do right by me.
You're gonna let me hold that card.
You a hard child.
What is DSS?
Next time, don't go selling the food out our mouths. Yeah, like y'all say, don't lie, don't bump, don't cheat, don't steal, or whatever. But what about y'all, huh? What, the government? What's it, Amron? Steroids? Yeah, liquor business, booze, the real killer out there. And cigarettes? Oh, shit. We do the same thing as y'all. Except when we do it, it's like, oh my God, these kids is animals. Like, it's the end of the world coming.
You know, y'all did all this talking up in here. You think you could sit down and write down the laws to your thing?
Hell yeah, I'm doing right now. Shit.
No, I'm talking about can y'all do it together?
I give the test on fractions.
God, Bunny.
Half the kids have breakdowns.
Bunny, what a character.
I still have a lot of kids who can barely handle whole numbers.
The thing is, it's your curriculum, and you have to stick to it.
I can't. It's absurd.
You have to. That test in April is the difference between the state taking over the school or not.
Maybe the state should.
No, you don't teach math. You teach the test. North Avenue is all about the leave no child behind stuff getting spoon-fed.
And what do they learn?
I was eating that. Fuck you. It's my lunch. Fuck you. It's harassment. What I say to you.
Fuck you. That's what you said to me.
It's nothing here, man. Oops. My bad. That's like games with me. I'm gonna be in your people shit like this every day until my camera comes home. You hear me?
That felt good. The old Western DEU rise again.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do with rage I feel. Oh my god.
He wants to talk about the police department. What works, what doesn't.
You have the mayor's ear now. Look at you. What do you mean, what do you say?
Completely.
I mean, it's one thing for me to talk tactical shit on enforcement strategies, but the shit that actually goes on. I'll stop talking about that. I don't know if I can stop.
Cedric, career.
I don't see who.
Seems like Chris.
Well, they're still looking for people to kill, aren't they not?
Is that Spider?
I don't know.
No, maybe. Yeah, if it's not Spider, why would we start it?
I'm asking who young Luke be.
What a way to find out if they are from Baltimore.
Yo, who the fuck is you talking to?
Oh, shit. What up, D? Where am I at?
Upstairs.
Terrifying. I'm terrified
Michael.
constantly.
My daddy came home.
So that's. So,
Wow.
Michael.
No.
okay. Oh my god.
Damn, you grew.
Came home. Where was he? Was he in prison or like some just like
Still tricky for that crime?
terrified? It's gonna be what he thought it's gonna be, or something like that.
God, I feel so
Terrified
cold
now.
Motherfucker, what?
now.
He had 12 years.
Oh. So he was in prison.
You swore he wasn't coming back.
This is a good thing, Michael. It's gonna be back the way it was.
The way it
Fuck.
was.
We're family again.
God.
People change, Michael.
God.
He said you can give him back the independence card too. He gonna take care of all that for us.
Thanks for coming back from Washington.
The party's happy for the opportunity. You've got some heat behind you at this point. But down to business.
Way we see it, we gotta cobble together a citywide turnaround. Call it the Baltimore Miracle or some shit.
Anything else?
Education always pulls good.
No, we gotta stay away from the schools. Our last 4 administrations left us with an inner city system with inner city problems. We get involved, start talking shit, it becomes our mess. Gotta respect the depths.
1, you get the drop in crime. 2, you build something downtown. And 3, you stay away from schools. And 4, you keep your boyish good looks. If you do all that, you might be running for governor in 2008. Maybe take back that state house for us.
God, I can't concentrate anymore.
You okay? Yeah. Sure. Something at home? I said no. So is there anything you want to talk about? There's me, but if you'd rather, I can write you a pass to see the social worker. Just say when. Michael, you want to see the social worker? No.
Alright, so here's the thing. Once you got it, it's on you. Anything happen, I'm gonna have to fuck you up. Yeah, but that's nothing. Cause you got trust in me on this Marlo, he'll kill you and your whole family.
Hey Gary, let me ask you this hypothetical. How much time does a witness get if lying to your grand jury?
You kidding? As much as I can get.
What's the max?
10 years.
Oh, you got people going away for 10 years?
Oh, hell yeah, all the time.
Hey, look, that motherfucker went upside my head. I couldn't even see straight.
Which motherfucker are we talking about?
Then they got me on that medication. Made me groggy as shit. Then this man starts working at me. Was it him?
Fuck I did.
The fuck is this powder?
Lied from my mama's garden.
Lime.
What are you building a clubhouse?
Oh, that's you.
Didn't Randy tell you these two kill people?
Want my fucking camera?
Fuck your fucking camera. Oh my god.
So, yesterday I did a ride along in Eastern. Watched some street pops, undercover rips.
You witnessed a waste of time, money, energy, and in a few cases, time.
Ross says it's Burrell and his numbers game. Says if I unleash him, put him in the driver's seat, then all that bullshit goes south. See a return to high-end police work. Says it'll be the dawning of a new day.
Rolls to death.
Yeah. Says he's just following orders, being a good soldier.
I don't go up the chain with my opinions.
I can respect that.
What's in this though? We did have one unit doing high-end stuff. Major crimes, working out of an offside down on the chemist.
Are you gonna bring them back?
It's past tense. What wrecked it?
Good question, Mr. May.
I'm gonna need a new CID commander right away. Would you object to being made colonel working under Rawls?
What I'm really asking is, how for real are you?
Well, I guess we're gonna find that out together, aren't we? Colonel Daniels.
We gotta get wood on Lola. It's the only way. This Randy kid, he can't give us a murder, right?
Shit, he can't even give us a body.
But he said some little Kevin kid was the one supposed to tell Lex to go up in that alley. Maybe he saw the whole thing. Maybe he's our eyeball witness.
Little Kevin.
Little Kevin.
You're literally gonna make him his eyeball witness. What is that gonna do with everything?
110, 20, 420. Where's the rest?
I'm on a hard strip. Stricken in Lafayette.
The fuck are you doing there?
I gotta build it up.
Nah, you ain't got to build up shit. Your father built them corners and they owe you. 'Cause they owe him. Bodie got a real short memory when it comes to giving props.
Mom.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. Literally, I cannot believe
I'm
what
gonna
I
straighten
watched.
this shit out right now.
Mom, let me build. Mom.
I'm getting cold with rage.
Sir.
I don't know what to do.
Phil.
Is it Michael?
Maybe.
Where is he?
Oh, recreational center?
Estella, where Bug at?
You went home, Michael.
Nah, he waits for me.
The man who came and picked him up said he was his father. And Bug says so too.
Literally, it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna stop the show immediately. I swear to God.
The fuck did you do? And why'd you let him do it?
Hey, listen to me.
No. That's how you got him with his head up his ass, unsolving his own fucking murders.
You don't gotta do the whole thing on your fingers, little man. Look, first count. 6 and 6s.
12.
Put on 2, you bring over the
Fuck.
Every man?
Get over to now.
We were just going
Now.
Yo, you owe me 800 on that, bitch. You got him.
Where even started this episode?
I'll let you know. I'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's one thing to speculate on it. It's one thing to talk about if something's gonna happen, to give your theories, and the other thing to actually see that coming true. Or,
Yeah, I mean, I think again they did it in that one episode. I think it was kind of clear if you look at it. You know, I don't know, was it third episode, fourth? I don't know when the whole thing with the boxing match and the aftermath there happened, but it was kind of very clear that he was getting sexually abused by a man. And so at that point you only saw the guy that was with his mom, which was I guess just someone at that point.
which one makes more sense,
Yeah.
honestly, because he was there every single day. He was there at that point, in the house. So we immediately thought, that's the guy. But now it makes more sense.
Well, it makes more sense because
sense.
they we never saw Michael, kind of rushing home if his brother is alone. And so that was always a thing that I thought would be happening, that he wouldn't want his brother alone with that guy. And so now when he came home, Bug told him that his dad is back, so that guy is Bugs's dad. and you immediately see the look on Michael's face, and he comes like in the most disgusting way humanly possible. He says like that he's grown
and touches him.
Well, how do I talk about this? There's nothing to like speculate about anymore about like what is happening. It is like it's there, and like he was supposed to be in jail. He was supposed to be in jail, yes, and the mother said like probation. I don't know what he went to jail for.
I guess drugs or something like that.
I don't know. His mom also just, I don't know what the woman knows.
I think she knows.
Yeah.
I think she knows everything. It seems like she knows, and I mean, I think that's why she said people change. But you can see the way that like, I mean, she's using as well. She doesn't have her own money. She doesn't have anything. She's not the one who is taking care of the kids. Michael is taking care of her, basically.
I don't know. Like she said something along the lines like that Michael has some type of card. There was like 3 letters. I don't know what that meant, and like why Michael has money. I don't know if that's some type of like social help that they get, and then Michael gets the money because like his mother spends all the money. I don't know, because like it's not like Michael's doing anything to earn the money.
I think she said independent. You can bring back independence card because like now he's gonna take care of us.
Yeah.
Basically something like that.
Yeah.
Because like I possibly think that something like that was happening.
Yeah.
That's how they had money or something. Because like she is not capable to take care of them. She's not working. She's not doing anything. And Michael, like as independent, I guess, took care of his brother. Like I said, it's one thing to talk about it. Like there is nothing to speculate on. Honestly, I didn't think it was anything to speculate on even. Like to me that episode was pretty clear what was happening, so like that's not something that like I had in mind like is that really happening, but like again completely another thing to see it happen, to see that it's true. And in my opinion, it's not just to see that like it's true that like he was abused, it's also that like that I know, I guess, where his story is gonna go in the future, which is another thing that is very, very fucking tragic to me. So like it's not just like the past that like was confirmed for me, it's also the future. You can see the look in his face, terrified for his brother, as angry as he could possibly be, as very disgusted when he looks at this man. So I honestly think that the thing with Marlo and all of that will come to happen.
I mean, I think we talked about this at some point in the previous episodes, that like because he has a younger brother that like he takes care of, if he were ever to think that that man is gonna like turn his attention on his brother,
I mean, he does definitely think that. You can
and so like, but like before, I didn't know that that man was in jail, and so like. Now the threat is here, and so like now his brother is in this type of danger, and Michael really is trying to protect his brother. That's gonna like put him in a position that like I'm gonna assume he's gonna ask for help from Snoop and Chris to get rid of that man, and then like he owes them.
Something along those lines. Yeah. Like I don't know exactly how it's gonna happen and in what ways it's gonna happen.
Yeah. The thing that I wonder why he was in jail. Was it like something drug related, or was he in jail for something that he did to Michael? Like I really wonder why he was in jail. I don't think he can be, because like even if he gets released from jail, I feel like he, like by some type of a law, he couldn't be near him. Like I can't believe that would be a thing.
Honestly, I didn't even cross my mind that he went to jail because of anything with Michael.
I don't know, because like I wonder,
it just like
now has the law as well failed him? And so like, I mean, we know that he's not gonna go to the police at all. Like from the get-go, no one here.
Honestly, that's what I wanted to say. It doesn't feel like it doesn't seem like something that would happen. They're not protected.
No, but I just like, I wonder again. We know that Michael's.
But like maybe he was failed.
Well,
that's why he doesn't trust.
I mean, that's just the only thing I'm wondering. He doesn't trust the police because why would the fuck would he trust
Yeah,
them?
so
You know,
exactly.
because again, of the environment that they grew up in, of course, not gonna trust them. But I do also wonder if maybe by chance he did go into jail with something to do for Michael and then got released, and that's another way that the law fails him. You know, it doesn't have to be a case really. He could have just been into jail for something else. But I just wonder that.
Trying to think of what exactly they said, because she was like, "You lied to me." He said it to mom, like, he felt he was supposed to be in 12 years.
Yeah.
He said it's parole.
Yeah, I think I guess his mother told him he's not gonna come back here. He's not gonna come. You know, I don't know what his mother told
definitely.
him.
I'm 100% sure that mom knew what.
No, she knows.
You can see that immediately with the way she talks to Michael. You can see that she knows why he's so upset and all of that. So to me, that definitely, honestly.
No, I literally cannot believe this happening to him.
And the thing is also that I thought in this episode was because when we saw how Chris and Snoop talked, Chris especially, taught the other guys who are Michael's age basically, how to kill, how to shoot, how to murder. At that point I thought, oh my god, are we gonna see this with Michael? Because you and me talked about also, I think in the previous episode, how potentially we're gonna only see his story in the next season or something like that. But if we see that, if the thing that we're talking about actually happens, somehow they kill the guy and Michael feels like he owes them, I honestly think they're gonna do it because they're gonna read him on. That's what I think now. I don't think he's gonna go and ask for help. I don't know why. I think that Chris is gonna find out something or anything. I don't know what. I don't know in which way. Maybe it's even impossible for that to happen. Because I can't back up what I'm thinking, but I can definitely see Chris doing that so that Michael would trust him somehow and devote himself to him to be his soldier, which is the worst case scenario for me, honestly. Especially because are we gonna then see that? Are we gonna see Chris teaching Michael this? Are we gonna see Michael kill a person? I never crossed my mind. You know what I mean? Yeah. We talked about how he's gonna end up there, but it didn't even cross my mind that are we gonna see that? His storyline from there.
I don't know what he then would become under Marlo. Is he the new Chris? Does he become that? Is that what they're training him for?
I mean, it seems because Chris talked about his soldiers and he's there for his guys. He takes care of his guys and things like that. And then we in this episode see him training them. For what reason?
Yeah.
For what reason did we have that scene?
Exactly.
If not to see what's gonna happen to Michael.
No, I think I don't see another story. I really can't see another story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to. And I don't think another story exists. Because how else is he gonna get in with Marlo?
Because if we just found out through these last few episodes how about him being abused and how he doesn't trust and things like that, then I would not be so confident that he's gonna follow Marlo and be under him and things like that. But now when we saw the guy, when we saw Michael's face, how scared he is for his brother and how angry he is, that is definitely something that I see happening.
I mean, this is just a suffocating amount of injustice that this kid has to defend himself, and by having to defend himself in such a way of maybe asking help from these people, that he has to go down this road in life because he is being sexually abused by someone, by an adult, by someone who's supposed to take care of him as well, and that there is no one to help him and he has to help himself and then suffer for it and have his whole life defined for it. What do you do with that? Perez called him up and I think he was really he saw something was off. And he asked, does he wanna talk about it? And Michael said no. And Perez recognized that maybe Michael would not like just talk to him. Maybe he wants to talk to someone else. And he said like, I can give you a pass to like talk to a guidance counselor.
Social worker.
A social worker, yeah, actually.
That's when, now when you started talking about that, I remember that he asked him, do you want to talk to a social worker? And he said no. So like maybe he did at some point talk to a social worker.
Maybe. And like also maybe he knows that if he speaks to a social worker and like if that is revealed and his parents are like put into jail, he is 14. Like he and his brother will be put into foster care system again and they will be separated. And they would go into God knows where. And like I don't think that doesn't cross his mind. Like he knows Randy. Like so like what the fuck is he supposed to do? Like if he does speak and if he does say that, how does he not get separated from his brother? What is he supposed to do? He can only legitimately kill him. So I just don't know. There is nothing else for him to do. So he can either go and ask them to kill, or go and ask them to teach how to shoot a gun, or go and ask them to get a gun, or like anything. Because like otherwise, you know, even if like let's say Snoop and Chris decide to kill that man on their own, they found out, you know, in some way. So like Michael has to have approached them in some manner. And so like I legitimately don't see, I see nothing else happening.
Yeah, that's something that like I think I definitely no. Literally the second we saw the guy and we saw Michael's face, that was it for me, at least in my mind.
Yeah,
like
that.
In my mind there was no other storyline or a way how this is gonna go.
Yeah, no, there was literally nothing else.
That unfortunately.
I mean, I literally don't know how to speak about anything else in this episode.
Yeah.
I like what even happened in the rest of this episode. I can't even tell you. Like that just like preoccupied every portion of my brain. What else happened? Literally, like
honestly, and what else is important to talk about after something like this?
Oh, the rage I felt throughout this episode for everyone. Like for fucking everyone.
Honestly, there is a part of me that is excited to finish this story. And excited to finish this show. Just because it's so hard to watch.
I hate everyone in the police department, like from the bottom of my heart. I mean, of course, not our guys, but like everyone else who represents the majority of the police department. I hate them from the bottom of my heart. Just watching them arresting that, like, you know, pretending to be buying drugs and then stopping that guy on his bike on the way to a job, you know, to make some money. They think that is the guy, you know, that is the guy they need to arrest, and that's gonna like stop the crime in the city, and that's gonna show them. And they're all just useless fucking animals, honestly. They stop a kid who says like that these are his pills. Like these are his pills, he's gonna take him, he's not selling the pills. And they cannot fucking wait to put that 14-year-old who's an addict in jail. Their mom, I legitimately, like, how do they sleep at night? I can't. I feel so much rage that I don't know how to speak about this episode. So like I hate them. I really hate them. I think Tommy went and saw all this, and like he can see how awful it is and how pointless it is, like what they are doing. And like he has some type of power to change something, and he is trying to put Daniels somewhere in charge and get rid of Rolls and Burrell. And like Rolls is trying to like save his ass over Burrell's by like, I need to rewatch that because I'm not even sure what he was implying. He was talking something about affirmative action, and he was...
Honestly, in my opinion, he just said it like, if I understood correctly,
yeah,
he just said it like he was following orders,
yeah,
and he said what it is, the truth, that like Burrell is just thinking about numbers and not...
No, that is true, but like he was pulling some type of like something to do with race. Mm-hmm. He was like, I'm not racist, but like this, like some type of like affirmative action, something with black police officers. Yeah. I legitimately don't know what he was implying there, but like he somehow implied something to do with race, and I need to rewatch it back when I edit, because like I don't fucking know what he was like trying to imply. And like later on, the guy, the Tommy's guy, was something, he was like very mad at him for like trying to play that card. But like I honestly, I don't know what he was, I didn't understand quite well what he was trying to imply there. I need to rewatch that back, but I mean...
Yeah, I mean, me neither.
No,
I just like
that's what I said, and when I said I didn't understand what he means. Yes, I mean it's numbers.
Yeah, I understood what the point of what he wants to achieve, basically.
Yeah,
that's what I understood.
Yeah, so I mean that is happening, but like Daniels is getting moved up, which is good.
I mean, it is good, and we had a conversation with Daniels and Rhonda, and he questioned if he should tell everything because he doesn't know Tommy, nor does he trust Tommy, and he can fuck himself basically if he trusts him, and Tommy's heart is not at the right place or something like that. But like honestly, just like watching that and watching this show, at the same time we have a scene where with Tommy when he's talking to somebody else, and that one tells him, oh, you can become governor or something like that in a few years, and this and that. Like, I think it's gonna be useless at the end.
I mean, they mentioned something along the lines of like that he is being, I don't know, like watched, something from like the party, something like higher up than a mayor, you know, like he is gunning for a higher position after this. I don't know what it is, you know, like you said, the woman said, if you do this and this and this and this, you can go higher up. But like that would require again of him to not address issues that they have so that he would not appear bad. Because like if you point out that the school education system is deeply broken and that kids are falling behind, then that becomes your problem and that's what you're running on. So no one fixes things because no one wants to put this on their backs. And they like literally said, ignore schools. Like there's no helping it. Ignore schools because like we don't want to get tangled up in that, because like you need to have good numbers and ratings so that you can go further up. And that's all it is. And that's all politics is. And so like however much right now he wants to do good, and really he does. Again, I'm not saying that he is a bad guy. He is not a bad guy. He sees the problems and he wants to fix things. But he cannot fix things if he wants to get higher up, because he cannot even put the spotlight on those problems, because then they become his office's problems and that looks bad on him. And he's not going to do that.
I think he's going to try. I honestly think he's going to, at least it seems in this moment, like what he's trying to achieve, that he is trying to achieve something good, and I think he is gonna try, but like it's gonna backfire, and like at the end it's gonna be either his career or continuing trying doing something good, and that's where I think he's gonna choose his career. I mean, maybe it doesn't happen. I just think because like we talked many times how and the system is so broken that like even if you want to achieve something, you can't.
But like to me that's not like backfiring, that's him making a choice. Like they can tell him, yes, we can do this. Like for example, I don't know, with schools, maybe we can do something, we can do this to realistically help the students. It's gonna look maybe bad because like it's gonna show that kids are not maybe learning at the level that they're supposed to learn with the rest of the country, again because of the whole like No Child Gets Left Behind Act, I think that's what it was called, where like you need to hit certain criteria to keep getting funding from the government. Otherwise they take away your funding. So like you have to pretend that kids are hitting the marks that they're supposed to hit. They're talking about you have to teach for tests because like they have to pass those, I think, statewide tests to be able to qualify for like maybe to get the money that they need to keep running the schools, which is again is ridiculous. He is not teaching them math, he is teaching them a test. Like it's very easy to learn a formula and like keep using it and just not understand what actually it is you're solving, you know? Like the kid is like, they're taking a test and she's saying, these are like pears, we only learned with apples. You know, like that's the way that the school is teaching them so they can achieve a level so that it would look good for the government. And so like if Tommy is presented with like, let's say, helping the schools. But like then you have to address the fact that everything is falling apart, kind of, that kids are not learning at a level where they're like where they're supposed to be learning. Then again, like they said, that would fall on him. Like that problem would fall on him. And like if he's not gonna carry it. He's not gonna carry that problem because it's not gonna benefit him. So he's gonna make that choice. Because again, I feel he's gonna feel sad about it. You know, he's not a bad guy, he's gonna feel sad about it, but like he's still gonna choose his career. And so like that's just, it's pointless.
I mean, exactly, that is exactly something that maybe we're wrong. It just like, it seems like with the way that show is written, that it's gonna go down that path, honestly. And even that little part where they're talking about him rising as a governor or something like that, to me immediately indicated that like there is a possibility for him. Like they put that there on purpose, alongside him trying to do the right thing, and seeing the problems, seeing what's wrong, and seeing where the system is failing and things like that. But I just think at the end of the day, he's not gonna decide on the other path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
because I mean, you can imagine that not a lot, but like there's an amount of people who enter politics wanting to do good.
I think many
and then
of them
get consumed by actually wanting power.
Yeah.
Because like when you know, I guess maybe you start feeling the power, you start craving it more. I don't fucking know. And then they choose the power over their actual duty, and that is just that's what makes the world go round. How do you fix that? How do you stop that? I don't even know where you would begin. And so like this whole thing is so dark. And like I am in a tunnel. I see no fucking light in the end of the tunnel. There is no fucking light. This episode ruined me.
Again, I think it's just gonna be the way it is in real world. It is exactly like that now.
Yeah.
20 years after this.
What else happened?
Well, I mean, nothing else happened that was as important as this, or that like it changed something. We had Naaman. I don't know his name. Naaman. We had Naaman again doing the same thing that he's doing, and again his mom. We saw that woman again. I don't want to see her face at any point during the show. No, honestly, I hate everything in the show. That's what I'm saying. I honestly, there is a part of me that can't wait to see this end, because the only thing that it's gonna happen that is gonna feel good, let's say, is when they catch Marlo, when Lester, let's say, catch
and
Marlo.
even that is not
exactly
at this point. That is not. I honestly thought, oh yeah, Marlo getting caught is gonna make me feel better. But like with everything, with how
it's gonna make
everything
me feel good.
is, I'm like, I don't even fucking care about Marlo. Like, what the fuck do we do with this? You know, with the whole system being so fundamentally broken. Because Marlo is one guy. Yes, I hate him and I'm annoyed at him. And like, I want him down. But like, the system is still the system. And the system remains. And so like, Marlo is like a grain of sand in a desert.
But that's the thing. What I'm trying to say is that like that's the only thing that like it's
we
gonna
can get
happen in this show that is that is realistic, that it's gonna happen, that we're gonna catch him, maybe Chris, maybe Snoop or something like that. But like even if we catch, let's say, Chris still made Michael taught him and Michael became killer, let's say.
I can
if that happens, I can't happen. Honestly, I now think I'm delusional. I now think that like we're gonna see Michael go to him and never see him again, because I honestly can't even imagine watching him become one of them. I can't even see that happen.
I mean, I can't imagine it, but like again, thinking of the story that they would want to tell you, they're gonna go down that route. They're really gonna go down that route. Like, I cannot believe.
Like, when I said it, it just doesn't sound realistic. Doesn't sound realistic that, like, 10 episodes from now, we're gonna watch Michael kill somebody. No, it doesn't sound realistic, honestly.
However unrealistic it sounds, like however much I can't even see it. I can't even see it. I can't even believe it.
No, me neither, honestly.
I struggle to find anything else they would write, honestly.
That's what I want to say. That's why I think if that happens, if we think that like he's gonna become one of them, the only way I see it, if he owes them, if he sees like they saved him and his little brother,
yeah,
and then he trusts them,
yeah,
because other than that I can't see Michael going down that path.
It's gonna be that bad. He said that one fucking line. Because like Randy was talking about how Anna, his foster mom, like is holding him on a tight leash, and she's like, I want you home and everything. And he mentioned something about like, at least you have a leash.
Yeah.
Because he has no parents. He has no one that takes care of him.
Yeah.
And if these people come
yeah.
to take care of him,
yeah.
like to give him what every child needs, he's gonna cling on to it.
I mean, especially when you think about how Chris talked a few episodes ago.
That they're family.
They're family, that they take care of their own, they're soldiers, they are...
That's it.
Yeah, immediately that moment sounded like there's gonna be more to it.
No, that is legitimately gonna be it. Michael literally said, like, at least you have a leash. Like, at least you have someone that, like, cares about you and wants to see you come home at a certain time, you know, and not, like, be God knows where.
Honestly, no, shocked. I honestly don't know what else happened in the episode. Bunk
did it.
Bunk figured out to
But
wait.
like we always knew, honestly, we always knew Bunk was gonna do that. Yeah. Bunk gets it done, and Omar is gonna get out of jail now because like there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no witness against him. There's nothing. So like Omar is now gonna be gonna die in jail.
Yeah.
And so like what's gonna happen there? I don't know.
Me neither. But honestly, I can't even think about it now.
No, I mean,
at this point, I don't care. At this point, all care was taken away from me.
Because, like, honestly, how, like, everything that's happening to the kids is so awful. So, like, I feel like everything else pales in comparison.
Like, it's
you know, like, Omar dying, and however he dies, I'm gonna feel so bad. But, like, legitimately, what is that in comparison to what is happening with these kids and how unfair that is? Like, what is anything in comparison to what is happening? Nothing is important.
I don't like the realistic stories, honestly.
I mean, we had the whole thing also with Bunny and the classroom, and again approaching the kids and like trying to find a way to, like, he made them talk about, you know, the corner jobs and how they view that, you know, and there was now some kind of, let's say, order in the class where they're listening to each other and like, let's say, learning something from each other. And he said, like, how about you make laws for the street game and you do it all together, you know? And actually, like, they are kind of having fun with this. Like, Raymond was talking, Naaman, who the fuck is Raymond? Naaman was talking about how he really likes this class and how he likes school. And so Doman also asked, like, how do we approach them with other things that they don't know about that they could learn about? You know, that is the question. I don't fucking know. For that storyline, I'm like, I can only watch. There is nothing I can tell you. There is nothing I can give you. This seems to be going in a good direction. You know, Bunny, God, I truly adore that man. With what fucking wisdom comes from one man.
I honestly thought it was gonna come in any type of good direction.
Yeah.
Like from the moment it started,
yeah.
I didn't think it was just gonna be a failure. I thought they were gonna do something, help someone. I don't know.
But like, God, how dark. Like, she asked them, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yeah.
And like, there's kids that like raise their arms to be like dead.
Yeah.
Like, without fucking blinking about it. Because like, again, to them, there is rules of the game.
Yeah.
Like, the way that they speak and, like, why they need to do these things, it's because of rules of the game. And, like, what fucking game? What fucking game? Like, it goes throughout this fucking show. And that's why they're stuck where they are, because of the rules of the fucking game. But, like, that was an interesting bit in the story. Oh, that food. Look, our food is here. And I'm very grateful that it's here. Because, like, I literally... This took everything out of me.
And we need to film another episode.
Oh
now
my god.
How shocking.
I forgot.
I didn't. We need to film, so like it's gonna be good that we're gonna first eat, get our energy back.
Get my will to live back.
Exactly. And afterwards film the episode of Violet, which is also sad, but in a better way. Sad in a good way. It makes me feel nice in comparison to this.
Literally.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.